Okay, what's up guys, Mega Gamer. I'm just making this quick video, talking about, not only like the title of the video, about the Last of Us, the new PS3 exclusive game that's been announced, but also just generally what you thought of the VGA's 2011. Like, basically, what did you think of the show itself? What do you think of like the awards? Do you think like they gave the award to the appropriate person, or like to the appropriate game? Like, example, I think it was a brilliant idea to give the best male and female performance to Glatos and Wheatley from Portal 2. I thought that was like, couldn't have chosen any better than that. Even though the male performances was a very hard pick. I couldn't pick over Drake, Joker or Wheatley, but anyway, yeah, so I thought those choices were great, but yeah, but that type of stuff and like the announcements and all of that and the trailers, tell me what you think of all of that in the comments. But right here, I'm just going to talk about The Last of Us, because that's really the only thing I'm really interested in right now. I mean, I'm interested in the whole thing put together, but this is my main priority. The Last of Us. So, we were hinted this, a new PS3 exclusive was going to be announced. It was going to, I can't remember what the words were, it was going to like blow your mind and stuff like that. Something like that. It was going to shock you. I can't remember exactly what it was. But yeah. And then we saw the teaser trailer of it, like the little teaser, about a week or something like that before the VGAs. And we all got excited. We thought it, like, it was really interesting the way they hyped it. And that's the type of hype that I'm interested. Not just the trailer here, but like the type of thing that would either confuse you and make you want to learn more, or my personal favourite like announcement was at the VGAs when they announced Joker to be like the best character of 2011. I think it was the best character, and they showed like a little clip of him holding a script of Batman Arkham World. I thought that was a great like announcement. Of course, it's not a true announcement. We still got to figure out whether that was serious or not, whether the next game will be Arkham World. But yeah, that's the type of announcement I think is pretty cool. Not just a trailer, but something really interesting. But this trailer really caught our attention by the looks of it, the way they done it. Just like, or disaster, riot clips, that type of thing. So it led to like a lot of suspicion on what this was going to be. Was it going to be a first-person shooter? What developer was going to be? Was it going to be like a zombie-infested game? Or was it going to be something original? Was it going to be a shooter? All of those kind of questions. It was just that kind of trailer that led you to a specific genre, and just that was it. You had no idea what else about the game it was, and like, yeah, even the genre itself was a little confusing, whether it was going to be a zombie, a shooter, first person, anything like that. So that was a pretty good trailer and pretty good hype. So anyway, because I live in Australia, the American time, like when the VGAs happened, would have been happening while I was asleep. So when I woke up on Sunday, it was all there. I looked up The Last of Us, and I got huge shock when I found out it was Naughty Dog making the game. I would have never thought that, even as some people on YouTube in the comments did say they, predicted it to be Naughty Dog. But I was absolutely shocked, mainly because I thought Naughty Dog are going to take a break, they're going to work out what they're going to do next, and they will do the announcement at next year's VGAs, like they did with Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3. So this was a huge surprise, because they're leaving Uncharted and going to a new franchise, and they announced it like a month after Uncharted came out, so I would have never expected that. So that thought that it was Naughty Dog was like on the back of my head. Never would have thought of it for more than like a minute. So it was a huge surprise when we found out it was Naughty Dog, for most people anyway. So yeah, write down in the comments your thoughts on the VGAs as a whole, and your thoughts on The Last of Us. Does it look you get really excited? What do you think, like, because Naughty Dog have been saying they actually split their team into two after Uncharted 2, and the other half of the team have been secretly working on this game ever since 2009. So that kind of explains why they had the trailer and all of that so quickly after Uncharted 3. So, yeah, that explains that. They had time to work on it, but do you think... Now, it did say at the start of the trailer that it was like, the trailer was filmed right off the PS3. So we know this is going to be a PS3 game, definitely. But, do you think they should either wait this out and make it like a franchise or something? Do you think it's going to be a franchise, or just a standoff game, like a one game in the series? What are your thoughts on it? Do you think it's going to be good? It's probably definitely going to be good because it's Naughty Dog, so... Yeah, but... Yeah, what do you think of the game as a whole? And what do you think, like, the genre is? Because we're still not 100% sure what it's going to be. They basically... It's going to be a two-player co-op, so you can play as either the guy or the teenage girl in the co-op, so... That's pretty cool how they're making a co-op campaign there. That's probably going to be optional. I'm pretty sure it'll be optional. But yeah, so I think it looks fucking great. And I'm very excited, especially because the Naughty Dog logo came out at the start, so I know it's going to be great. We all know it's going to be great. It's Naughty Dog. They never fail us. And what do you think of their ideas of abandoning Uncharted with, like, you know, they're still going to come back to it, obviously. We all know that. They're going to come back. They're not going to ditch the series, not now. I'm not saying the series is at its greatest point, but it's very close to that, because when Uncharted 2 came out, that was probably the greatest point of Uncharted, but it's still at a very high point, and they definitely want to make sequels. So what do you think of them taking a break from Uncharted, and actually not going on to the next Jak and Daxter game, which a lot of people have been asking for, instead making a new IP altogether? I'm going There's always good games coming out. We can always wait. And, yeah. And, but I always say making a new IP at this point in the PS3's lifetime was quite stupid. But, then again, it is Naughty Dog, so I guess whatever they choose to do will be along their side and supporting them, because it's Naughty Dog. So, you know, of course we're going to support them. So yeah, just tell me what you think of the VGAs and what you think of The Last of Us. Do you think it's going to be great? Do you think the story looks good? Do you think the co-op's a great idea? Do you think, like, it was appropriate to announce it too soon? I think it was great to announce it now, because it was a huge surprise to us that Naughty Dog would announce a game right after Uncharted 3. Right after. And we're not going to feel... Because as much as I love Uncharted 3, I have to admit, we all have to admit, it was a little rushed around the third into the game. The last third of the game. Ever since the plane crash scene, you could tell it was being a little rushed. But yeah, I hope they don't do that again. And you would think they might do that again, but they've been working on the game for 2 years now already, so they've already got the story up, they've got the characters up. They probably already started making levels and, like, the concept art and the voice act. Well, of course they got voice actors. They made the trailer, but yeah, you can tell they're already quite a big head of it into the process. So yeah, it's not going to seem rushed by the looks of it, and let's hope, right? So yeah. So in general, what do you think of the VGAs? What do you think of The Last of Us? Do you think it's going to be good? That type of stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching, Mega Gamer. And yeah, hopefully I'll have a playthrough of The Last of Us when it comes out. It could be at the end of 2012. It could be at the end of 2013. My hope is that it is at the end of 2012. That way we would have a great Naughty Dog game only a year after Uncharted 3. So those are my thoughts. Write yours in the comments, and thanks for watching.